Hello, and welcome to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since the very beginning, I truly appreciate you spending your time with me. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me at my socials, which are Instagram and Facebook. Facebook is a group. Just a few simple non-invasive questions and I'll let you right in. Both are under Queen's Crafts by Bridget. My email address is queenscraftsbybridget.com. That is the only email address that I will be responding to emails at. So please, if you're going to send me an email, use queenscraftsbybridget@yahoo.com. Also, I have a website, which is queenscraftsbybridget.com. There you can find my bags and my yarn. Okay, today we are here for Witchy Wednesday. I haven't gotten a great deal of progress done, but I have gotten a few things done. So I'm going to show those to you, and then I'm going to go and get back to work on that. What I'm planning to do this week is to work straight through with Witchy Wednesday and complete this project, and then we will start back at doing Witchy Wednesday and Frantic Friday after that. So next week we will have Frantic Friday. This week we will be skipping it so that I can continue working on Witchy Wednesday and hopefully completing this project, because I am so over it. I just want to get it done. It's been on my hook for way too long. Amigurumi doesn't take me this long, but my hands do start to hurt with the small hook and the extremely tight tension. So, all right, before any more blah blah blah, let's show you what I got done. First, we have 3 little slices of paper. Oops. Or sheets of paper. So these are just individual sheets of paper, of course, all the same, made the same, and they just lay on top of the table. We also have a bowl, which sits on top of the table, and a table. Now, I did make the 4 legs that the pattern called for, and only thing I did different is I actually flipped it over. The part that was supposed to be the top, I used as the bottom, and the part that was supposed to be as the bottom, I used as the top. I did not stuff this at all. I like the way it sits this way. I like the way it looks this way. It's like a table with a nice lip around the edge, and that way our bowl sits there, and our sheets of paper, when my fingers work correctly, will lay down up there like so. And then we have our table with the papers and the bowl. It looks like kind of one of my tables, piled full of stuff. Well, I will have to pick that up in a moment. It went rolling across underneath the table. And since I have you guys here, I'm going to show you one other thing. When I get back to work, I'm going to work on the stick of the broom and his facial features and hands. I also have to complete the rest of the body of the wizard and his hands, finish up a few details on the hat, and then sew everything together. So we're not that far away. I think I should be able to get that done by next Wednesday. Now, this project is kind of witchy because it's about spinning, and there are some witchy ladies that spin, like myself. So I've been spinning this yarn live on my Monday night lives, and its purpose is it's going to be sent to Miss Erin from Crafting Kitty, because her and Ray from Ray's Yarn Addiction are doing a dragon make-along. Now, I will tag both of those ladies in this video, and if you want to know more about the dragon make-along, please do go over and check out their channels, because they can give you the exact rules and details, and I'm not going to remember them all. However, I know for sure that you can do any craft and as long as it pertains to a dragon, it counts. They are doing a mosaic blanket, which is a dragon sitting on some books, I believe. Very cool pattern. I wouldn't mind doing it myself. I wish I had the time right now. However, I don't. The last few years that they have done this make-along, because this is the third year that they have done this, they started out with a unicorn. Now then, that year, I spun a yarn that to me looked like a unicorn. And I decided to break it up into minis, and I sent it to my friends as a unicorn of friendship yarn. I sent one of those mini hanks to Miss Erin because I love her very, very much, as I do Ray as well. They're both good friends of mine. And then the next year, they did a dinosaur make-along, and I spun up a dinosaur yarn, and I sent that to Miss Erin as part of the winning package for the make-along. And this year, I'm like, what am I going to make? Well, don't break tradition, right? I spun some yarn. I had 2 braids of yarn. One was like a burnt orange and dark, deep browns and a little bit of black. The other was some very dark greens, some lighter greens into like a creamy color with a little bit of browns in it. So I spun half of the braid of both, and then I plied those together, and this is what we came out with. So this is my interpretation of dragon yarn. So the way I was looking at it, we have the fire of the dragon with the oranges. And then, of course, the dark browns and the blacks are the aftermath of the fire. And the green and creamy tones are the dragon's scales. So we have all of the dragon and his destruction in one hank of yarn. I think that is very cool. And then this was the mini that was left over. Now, of course, it is only one of the colorways, and this is chain plied. I'm probably going to keep this one in my little mini stash, but this one here will be sent to Erin. And then I also, for dragon makes, and I will put a picture in right here so you can see what I'm talking about, I made a set of curtains for my sunroom, and they have dragons on them. So that also qualifies for the make-along. Now, I don't participate in the giveaway part, but I like to participate in the make-along part. And they always let me do that. All right, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. I hope that you go check those ladies out and their make-along. Make something dragon. Maybe win you some yarn. Until next time, I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Bye for now.